Okay, guys. Today I'm gonna tell you how to make a good level in Geometry Dash. So first, when you open Geometry Dash, you want to go here. Now it takes you to this page. Now, if you have played the game for more than 6 or 7 minutes, you probably know what these buttons do. But I don't have to walk you through it. Let me just tell you. Let me just cut to the point. So you go here, create. Now I already created some levels, but you will go here, new. You will call the level whatever you want. I'm gonna call it vid tutorial. I don't know if I spelled tutorial right. You can also add a description, but you type it. But since I don't have internet, the web browser doesn't work. So I'm back. The musical library has songs. Same, I don't have internet, so none of these are gonna work. Same with NCS. These are copyright free, so you can put them in your YouTube video. Now, there's another way that is really fun. After you go in the, you can type the ID, which it takes a while, or you could just type a random ID. There's another thing you can do. Okay, you want to leave the level editor. Also, this is just for getting the song. You want to go into recent tab. Now, again, I don't have internet, so nothing's gonna show you, but levels show here, and most of them have custom songs, which you might like. Or you can, before going to recent tab, you can press this star button. It shows rated levels, which always use a custom song. Again, I don't have internet. So after you downloaded the song, you want to go back in the editor, custom, and here save. I haven't downloaded a tons of songs. See here 149. I'm gonna pick 9 circles. Now you can also set an offset. That means when your song will start, you can set it 3 seconds. There you go. 5 seconds. See? 10 seconds. I'm just gonna set mine to 5 seconds. Now fade in means when you come in the level, when you play the level, how the song comes. Fade in, the song will fade in, and fade out, I mean when you beat the level, the song will fade out. It's pretty straightforward if you're not a 2 year old. If you're not an iPad kid. Now you should set the background color as ground 2. Because ground has 2 parts, this one and this one. That's why there is ground 1 and ground 2. You can select the background from here, but if you want to see how the background looks too, you can press this plus and look. Let's see how. Opacity, the shade, I don't know what you call this, the blackiness, I guess, the saturation, no, brightness, saturation, and color palette, and the color. FLSC warning, I'm gonna do something. So I'm gonna set my colors right here. Okay, here you go. I set my colors. Now time to set the ground. You can also, before I select the colors, I'm gonna go here. You can select what you're not forced to always have this one and this one. You can change them. I recommend using this, or this. Because these are the best ones to use. Or this one. But if you're making a custom background, then use this. I'm gonna use this one. Because it fits. For the ground, I'm gonna select this. Now, you know this line? This. Well, there's multiple. You can also change that. Go on ground, you see line. That's line 1 that I just wrote. Line 2 is this one, where the line is forever there. Line 3 is just line 2 but thicker. You can see right there. So I'm not tweaking. Time to set the color. Okay, I set the color. Now we have a cool level. Now I would like to show you some things before we actually continue. Don't ever use the middle ground because it's super hard to use. Okay, so if when you're always done, I forgot to say this. Press OK, so you can go back. Now there's two types: classic mode, which is the auto scroller, and platform mode, where you can control the player. On mobile, there's like buttons here or here. I don't remember. On PC, you can control it with. Wait, let me check. Yeah, you can control it with arrow keys or W A D. There's no S. Now, here's some simple stuff with this part. Now, when you start the level, you can select the speed on what game mode you can start with. But in platformer mode, there's no wave and twin copter. So because we're using classic, we can use these. Anyways, in options, you can have mini mode, dual mode, again, all these photos, all this stuff. So time for the building part. Now I recommend doing this if you're making a decorated level. There are some shortkeys like 1 to go to the build tab, 2 to edit, and 3. But I'm gonna explain those in a different video. First, let's talk about this. Now, what you can do is get these. You see these blocks? Add them a group and make them invisible and add the decoration. But since we're not gonna do that right now, we're gonna have normal gameplay. Also, I'm gonna make this gameplay a little jank, so it looks very weird. Like this. Also, music sync is extremely important for raids. And orb. Now, if you played the game for a while, you can understand what orbs are. So I don't really need to explain them. Okay, so this is the basic gameplay. Now, you want to make it so the player dies when they go into a spot where they're not supposed to. So you can use these, or you can make something custom, or just use these spikes. But creating one, this one, this one. There's a ton of types of spikes, so there's a ton of variety. What I'm trying to say. So I'm placing my. Meanwhile, I'm placing. You should totally hit that subscribe button. I'm only at 415 subscribers, which I really need 1,000 before 2025. Before 2026, I'm gonna guess we are gonna hit 420. If you are not, if you're thinking that's be a very low number and you want a high number, then hit that subscribe button, man. Okay, enough of my advertising. Let's actually build gameplay. Now, for good gameplay, you need to understand every block. Mainly these ones that have outlines. When you're using these, don't use them like this. If RobTop made it so they have a full hitbox, doesn't mean you should abuse that. Or if you're making a glitchy level, like I did in my level Burker, then you can do that. Or else complete the gameplay. Okay, that's a little tip right there. You see, don't make something like this. Don't make something like this. I just leave it. Leave this. See, because that's bad gameplay. People will dislike it. Also, if you receive dislikes on your level, that's totally fine because most of the people that dislike your level are just newbies that just started playing the game. Okay, so this part of my gameplay is done. Remember, after 2 steps of playtesting, you should probably check them out in normal modes like this. Just satisfaction, man. You saw the song went away. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Okay, so now I'm gonna make even more jank gameplay. You can make whatever gameplay you want, but I recommend making it your skill level, like whatever skill level you have. Also, for the settings, you take a screenshot of this and these two. Screenshot this and this, so you can know what the settings I use that make building better. Time to make more gameplay. Also, I recommend not leaving blocks, random blocks like I saw somewhere. I saw like that one that was just right there. Else your level will be trash, and we don't like that. Wait, I'm drinking from my water bottle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, now this part of the gameplay. I explained enough. It's okay if people dislike the level because most of the people that dislike levels are newbies that just started playing the game. Here, look at this jank gameplay I just made. Now I'm gonna add spikes. If you're on PC, there are term keybinds. If you're on mobile, then you're forced to just do it all manually. Since on PC, there's some keybinds. If you're lazy, you can just go here and check out, go in keys. You check out the keybinds. Some to point out is W to go like this, and WASD to go like this. You see, Q and E to rotate, which is really useful, and shift to use swipe, which are the most useful ones. That's why I just told you because they're useful. I mean, couldn't you guess? Now, if you see bugs like that, you should fix them. See, great gameplay comes with great responsibility. Wait, that's not a quote. Quote. Well, I got the quote wrong. Uh. See, that's a really good gameplay. It is a bit jank, but once people figure it out, it becomes easy. I'm trying to do a little bit like Project J by Jax, where the most weird gameplay was there, which absolutely sucked. I never want to play that level ever again. Anyways, here's my gameplay so far. You see, there's little bit of this. You can do some shenanigans, like skeletal shenanigans. Get the reference? Get the reference? I actually need to quit my job. Job? Yeah, I know. Just shut up. Job is not even that scary. Everybody has a job. Even your dad has a job, you know. So stop it with the meme. Okay, back on track. Like I was saying, you can do some shenanigans like doing this. You can use any type of block you want, but you I recommend using the blocks that are closest to the block you're using. So this one, this fake one is the closest. But there's one problem. You know the problem? It's solid, so I can't use that. Even if it's solid, we can fix it by this. I selected it. Now go and edit group, extra, no touch and passable. Now you can go through it. Look, the hitbox is gone. Time for the more block shenanigans. Skeletors, block shenanigans. No more skeletor shenanigans, block shenanigans. And I just realized it's impossible. Dang it! To any inspiring creators out there, this is how you make gameplay. You don't have to always make your gameplay jank, but make good gameplay. Hold up. I don't know what was that. There you go. I don't know what happened. That was actually really creepy. Dang, the drop is really that long. This is gonna be a long, long level. This is the tutorial, but I still have some sense of humor. My headphones are stuck. Never mind. My headphone, my headphone wire was stuck somewhere. Now you can see this structuring is a bit weird, but I know. I'm making weird gameplay today. Not nice. I am very mean. I mean mean, not mean. Okay. We're making gameplay. You know what this is called? World building. Idea. Let's just use a dashboard. Remember to always place spikes or else. Also, if you hold ship into build tab disconnect, you can make stuff like this. Next, I want you to go in the ship. I'm gonna place a ship portal, and since in the dashboard, if you hold it too long, you can just skip. I don't know. Some obstacles later can stop it, but you can basically skip the level. Look, I'm still holding the dashboard. That's the problem. Oh, so I don't care what GD colon says. We're gonna use S blocks because big stuff like this is just ugly. I don't care, GD colon. You can roast me in the comment section. I don't care. Now we will put here S blocks multiple because of the way GD geometry dash physics works, and 2 times speed because we're gonna go 2 times speed. Wham combo! I'm pretty sure I was gonna add something else. Let me just remember. Oh yeah, nothing. Okay, I was gonna talk about if since look, I'm gonna. Okay, if you are really bored of playing the whole level again and again and again, you just come here and place a start position. Remember, look at what the last portal speed and game mode was. Since it was just 1 speed and cube, I don't have to edit anything. You see, there's borders. Now you can use the hardware and follow this, which is extremely bad. Why do I feel like I'm gonna vomit? Okay, I'm back. Like I was saying, you can click on the ship portal preview. Now you can see the borders. If you can see the other border, that means it's just on the ground. Ground? What is ground? Clown! Okay, is that the first actually funny joke in the video? I swear it isn't. We're gonna use slopes. Now, when you're using slopes, I recommend turning on show hitboxes because when you do something, do the frickety and do this. Wait, I meant this. It looks like a normal slope, but the hitbox is just awkwardly outside. So that's why you should never judge a book by its cover. I don't feel. I'm so lonely, lonely. Since I know what I'm gonna how, you know, Nine Circles gameplay. This is how you make the Nine Circles gameplay. Look, you just copy paste. See, it's that easy to make those slopes. And here you can just place the same thing right here. This. There you go. We made the slopes. Now we can just copy paste them and spam them. Since I'm basing one right here, I'm gonna do the frickety. Now in Nine Circles, there's gameplay really like fixed. So I'm gonna make even more fixed gameplay. Like um these guys on the slopes. These guys on the slopes. These guys on the slope. Um Also Nine Circles has a ton of the gear sauce. So I'm also gonna use those. Remember, again, you don't have to use these also in your level 2. It's just the tutorial. Now make sure the player can't stay on the ground for too long. Or else the gameplay will be crashed and easy AF. Also music syncs too. We have to make a new structure because this one is fucked. Because this one is frick. Here. Why is making gameplay so hard? Like and subscribe if you say gameplay should not be this hard to make. Nah, it actually sounds like I just had a lobotomy. Seriously, I took so long just to make this. He got a what for Christmas? Dinner is what thing I need. Oh, I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Oh, I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Oh, I don't care about those presents. Just let me go. Just let go of me. That's all. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. It literally sounds like I just had a lobotomy. See guys, when you take so long to build something that was so easy to make, you literally just have a lobotomy. Hey editor, can we have 5 million get outs and wine and fart noises? So this is the gameplay we have made. I want to make it like you go like whoop whoop. Let me just get this. So I want to make gameplay like be like what? Oh, I did. I want the gameplay to be like by that's how I want the gameplay. I just forgot this was a tutorial, not me just building a random level. Editor, can we have 10, 67 more mines? Yay, I made this game in like 7 hours. Now, I recommend making your level at least 30 seconds so it actually gets rated, or 1 minute so it actually gets rated. So that's all for the tutorial, guys. If you liked the tutorial, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, another niche thing I found here, Louis, they're verifying their level in the playtest. Also, remember to disable and not delete. The checkpoint just don't work. If you like this video, leave a like. If you really like this video, subscribe. And subscribe for more tutorials like this. See ya.